The Man Who Fell Twice we open on a flashback to Krypton, its final seconds. Jor-El records a message as he and Lara place Kal-El in a pod. Cut to Earth. Young Clark crashes near Smallville. Jonathan and Martha can't find him. The voiceover. You don't owe the world anything, Clark. But maybe you can show it something better. Now, adult Clark Kent working at the Daily Planet. He's hopeful, but increasingly unsure of humanity's direction. The New World metropolis is gleaming, modern, but filled with political corruption and tech-driven crime. LexCorp is a media and tech empire, with Lex Luthor rebranded as a philanthropic futurist. There are rumors of government-created metahumans and rogue AI systems. Clark struggles with when to intervene as Superman. He doesn't want to rule, but he can't stand by. Perry White pushes Lois and Clark on an investigation into LexCorp's surveillance tech. Meanwhile, mysterious reports surface about a Superman in armor operating at night. Lex's dream Lex Luthor unveils project. Tomorrow, an AI-driven city defense system powered by alien tech. At a press event, he makes subtle jabs at Superman. We don't need gods, we need accountability. Privately, Lex meets with Amanda Waller, hinting at a deal to protect national interest from aliens. Lex is haunted by childhood trauma, a past where his brilliance was ignored. He sees Superman as a threat to human exceptionalism. His secret project, Metallo, powered by kryptonite. Clark's doubts. Clark visits Smallville for Jonathan's birthday. Jonathan warns him not to lose faith in people, even if they don't deserve his help. Martha gives Clark Jor-El's final message, recently decoded by the Fortress. Jor-El, they will fear you, but you must love them still. Clark reflects in the Fortress of Solitude. We see Kryptonian memory projections. He wonders if Superman is even the right thing to be in this era. Lois Lane, truth seeker Lois Lane, uncovers a lead. LexCorp has been abducting former military and cybernetic specialists. She and Jimmy Olsen break into a LexCorp lab and discover a half-living test subject, but are caught. Lois holds her own in interrogation, trading barbs with Lex. Lex lets her go, arrogantly believing he's untouchable. Clark is furious at Lois for risking herself. She accuses him of hiding too much. She knows he's Superman. She always has, but wants him to stand for something again. Enter Metallo John Corbin. A wounded ex-soldier becomes the unwilling host of Lex's tech. Lex fuses kryptonite into Corbin's artificial heart, calling him Metallo. Corbin, bitter and warped by pain, now channels his hate towards Superman. He's released into Metropolis in a controlled accident, destroying blocks. Superman confronts Metallo and is weakened for the first time. Corbin says, "You're not a god. You bleed like us." Public fallout. Metropolis media erupts. Was this Superman's fault? Should he be regulated? Lex offers aid. Lex bots deployed to patrol the city. Superman questions his presence on Earth. Am I helping or making things worse? He saves people quietly, avoiding crowds. Lois finds him watching a sunrise alone. A legacy isn't what you leave behind. It's what you stand for now. Or should stand for now. He asks her, then what should Superman stand for? She answers, "Ooh, for us." The United Planets file on a government black site. Amanda Waller reviews a file on Kal-El. She warns the president that other aliens are on Earth, and not all are peaceful. Mentions of the Authority, the Green Lantern Corps, and a Kryptonian refugee surface. She proposes a metahuman containment division. Meanwhile, in deep space, a Green Lantern ring scans Earth and pauses at Superman. Back on Earth, Metallo begins going rogue. The war begins. Metallo, corrupted by radiation and trauma, rampages across Metropolis. Lex tries to shut him down remotely. It fails. Superman returns mid-fight, publicly weakened but determined. He flies through a building to tackle Metallo into a harbor. A brutal fight. Clark nearly drowns. His power is almost gone. He hears Jor-El, "Your strength was never in your cells. It was in your soul." Superman rises. Clark awakens in the fortress, healed. He dons a new suit, Kryptonian armor combined with classic Earth materials. He listens to Jonathan and Jor-El's messages, one about love, the other about purpose. Superman chooses Earth as his home. Not just where he lives, but where he belongs. He flies into the sky, renewed in hope. Metropolis sees him again, standing tall, smiling. Jimmy Olsen snaps the new iconic photo. Truth vs. Power. Lois publishes the full truth about LexCorp's illegal enhancements and its AI surveillance. Lex, furious, confronts her personally, threatening her career. Clark shows up, not as Superman, and defends her. Lex realizes Clark is Superman. Of course, the most powerful being on Earth hides as a nobody. Pathetic. Clark, that's what makes me human. Lex's endgame Lex activates a hidden protocol, the War Engine, a Kryptonian AI salvaged from past wreckage. It bonds with Lex's Lexbot army, launching an attack on Metropolis, blaming Superman's alien presence. Superman battles hundreds of Lexbots while saving citizens mid-fight. Middle-O returns out of control and begins melting down. Superman must choose, stop the War Engine or save Metal-O. He chooses both, convincing Corbin he still has humanity left. Man over Machine Corbin dies saving children. His last words, maybe you were right, bruh. Superman overloads the War Engine, nearly sacrificing himself to stop it. The explosion erupts in the upper atmosphere. Superman falls to Earth like a meteor. The world holds its breath. Lois reaches him first. His suit is torn, he's unconscious, but breathing. The city cheers. For the first time in a long time, people believe again. Legacy in the making. Clark returns to the planet. Perry offers him the front page. He declines. Give it to Lois. LexCorp is investigated. Lex is arrested. But he smiles knowingly. We're not done yet, Superman. Not by a long shot. Superman flies to space, watches Earth, then turns. A portal opens behind him. A voice, a cowl. We need to talk. Post-credit scene hash. Won the Lanterns in deep space. Hal Jordan and John Stewart investigate a collapsing star system. They find evidence of Kryptonian tech and something worse, a symbol burned into a planet. They radio Earth. We need to talk to Superman. Now, post-credit scene hash 2 Luthor's visitor in prison. Lex plays chess alone. A shadowy figure enters, clad in black, glowing red eyes. Voice, you were right about him. That's why I'll be taking Earth next. Lex looks up, and you are? The figure smiles, I'm Brainiac. Post-credit scene hash 3, the Authority, a secret lab beneath Earth's crust, powers up. Screen shows Superman's fight in Metropolis. Apollo and Midnighter watch. Apollo, he's powerful. Midnighter, he's not ready. The screen cuts to black. The Authority coming soon. The Daily Planet Legacy. Lois publishes an op-ed titled "Fark Smiles at Her" across the newsroom. Kids wear capes in the streets again. People argue less. In the streets again, people argue less. They smile more. Legacy begins not in saving the world, but in inspiring it. Clark writes the first line of a new column, "Hope is a choice." Final shot, Superman hovers above Earth, cape billowing. He hears a voice crying out, not on Earth, but somewhere far away. Far away. He smiles, then rockets into space, the music rising. The S symbol shines in the stars, for truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Title card Superman. Legacy, a new DC universe begin.